I applied for the Women as One Escalator Award for a couple of reasons. I have recently been appointed as an interventional cardiologist in Aberdeen Royal Infirmary, a university hospital in the northeast of Scotland. I'm the first female interventional cardiologist in the hospital and the second in Scotland as a whole. Given the dearth of female interventional cardiologists, I felt that this was a unique opportunity to develop and enhance my professional network. There were several aspects of the award that were particularly attractive, including the mentorship from experienced interventional cardiologists and academics worldwide, as well as the leadership academy that the programme has developed. Finally, the monetary grant associated with the award will allow me to further develop interventional cardiology research within Aberdeen Royal Infirmary. From a clinical practice point of view, my main interests are in complex PCI, particularly image-guided PCI, as well as coronary physiology, and I'm particularly interested in coronary physiology in normal coronary arteries in patients with chest pain. I plan to use the award to develop a research project within the department in ARI, and hopefully based on the project develop it into a further multi-centre trial. So like many people in medicine as well as cardiology, right now I suppose my main concern is with regard to COVID-19. Not only COVID-19 itself, but the fallout from COVID-19. Like many hospitals, we've seen a lot of patients who have been afraid to present to the hospital with chest pain, and as such are presenting very late in their disease process, patients presenting with late STEMIs with significant heart failure, and as a consequence they're having much more difficult procedures and a much longer and more convoluted recuperation. So not only are we seeing this immediate effect, but I'm also quite concerned about how we're going to get back to our normal, or whatever new normal will be for us. During the period of time, quite naturally, all non-emergent procedures have come to a halt, as well as the other activity within the department. And as a consequence, we now have a significant group of patients who would have in normal times been dealt with over this period of time, who now need to have their treatment carried out, along with the ongoing population that will continue to present. I certainly think there needs to be a significant service expansion within most hospitals in order to accommodate these group of patients. I'm also quite concerned about our ability to recruit to clinical trials during this period of time. Obviously, in normal times, most patients are more than willing to participate in clinical trials. They feel that they receive excellent clinical care. They feel that they're contributing to the advancement of scientific and medical knowledge. And most patients enjoy the social aspect of coming back, meeting up with the same team, meeting up with other participants in the trial. And obviously in current times, with our limitations as to who can come to hospital and why people can come to the hospital, we may need to look at other ways of following up such patients. Telemedicine is fantastic for certain aspects of follow-up, but obviously you lack the ability to examine your patients. Carrying out ECGs, echoes, things like that are not as easy as they are when patients are sitting in front of you. And obviously we'll need to look into looking at patients in alternate locations, perhaps more in the community rather than returning to tertiary hospitals. However, certainly I think it's something that needs some consideration. Numerous women have been very supportive to me throughout my career. In particular, there were two who I met and worked with during my fellowship in Hospital Clínico San Carlos, Nieves Gonzalo and Pilar Jimenez Gadevo. They were both fantastic interventional cardiologists and researchers, and they were incredibly supportive to me throughout my fellowship, both in the cath lab, developing my skills, allowing me to take on the more advanced procedures, including me in various research projects, as well as teaching interpretation of advanced imaging. So in my free time, I really enjoy running. I would say it's not something that I am particularly talented at, but I very much enjoy it. I enjoy the fact that no matter where you are in the world, you can pretty much always put on your runners and go out for a run and go outdoors. It's a great way to see different places. It's a great time to decompress and relax, and it's something that allows my competitive side to come out within myself. So 20 years from now, I certainly hope to still be working as an interventional cardiologist and as a researcher. Hopefully I will have made a significant contribution to the interventional cardiology field, and most of all I hope all my patients will feel that I've given them excellent clinical care, and they'd be somebody and I'd be somebody that they would like to look after their own friends and family.